Hey everyone, I'm back with another video. Thank you for tuning in. We are going to get into some more of Shalita Savage, her live that she did. I did post a clip in the shorts section last night, but it was more things that she said, which kind of is now making me think, is this the reason why Claressa had that sale, the rummage sale, where, she just got things out of her garage that she needed to sell to make quick money? Because she came to that funeral with security, and security is not free. Okay, before we get into those clips, let's look at Remy Ma's behind the scenes footage from her music video for Put 'Em On. She released this, and unfortunately I had to remove the music because it blocked my video when I tried to upload it as a short. So we're gonna look at the visual. You see how the video was coming along. Remy looks good. You see I Am Cleopatra in it. Juju is in it. So that must have been when Remy and Cleopatra did that video about the melanin. They were on the set of the music video because Remy has on the same outfit. So that's what the link up was for. She's in the music video. Remy is looking great. Juju is. All of Remy's friends, the girls in the video, the dancers. I'm loving the cars, the mansion, just the whole vibe of this video. It's a feel-good song. It's a song that you're definitely going to want to blast in your car, in your house, wherever you are. And I can't wait for this video to come out. It doesn't say when, it just says it's coming soon, but I'm assuming soon would mean like within the next week, no more than 2. Is what I'm thinking, because I know videos take time to edit and everything, but if they shot it, it should be coming soon. And Remy's dancing, of course. We saw her rehearsing with the choreography before, and you see her putting it into action in this video. And it seems like they had a ball, and I can't wait to see it. So now let's get into Shalita. I clipped 3 videos from that live, and we're just going to look at them and I will speak on it because I did see it, but I'm unsure exactly what I have clipped. So let's just take a look at the first one.
Claressa paid more for her security and for her flight to get to Flint than she did on Granny's fucking funeral. Why is it that Granny had her service today, but she can't get put in the ground until Wednesday because ain't nobody paid the money for her to get put in the ground? Huh. Interesting. But you said that you had it and that you was going to take care of it. How, when, where? You got money to go to Aruba, though. You got money to flaunt on a married man. But you don't got money. It was $5,500 to put Granny in the ground. $5,500. You gave up $1,500. But you always talking about you rich, you this, you that, what you got. And then the crazy part is, you paid for Brianna to come, but you left Peanut. That's what's even crazier. You paid for Brianna to come, but you left Peanut. Now, what I think is going to be even crazier is the fact that I don't even think Brianna is going to go back to Atlanta. I think she's going to find a reason to stay here because of the shit you be doing to her. Which means you're going to be taking care of her kids, which we all know that you're not going to do. What you're going to do is you're going to leave them in that apartment, and then they just basically going to be raising themselves out in fucking Atlanta. And don't worry, because I got the address, so I ain't going to do nothing but, mosey on up over there. I'm going to make my way. So don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it.
Okay, so she's saying that is something going down between Claressa and her sister Brianna, and that Brianna's going to want to stay in Atlanta and going to want to stay in Flint and not want to go back to Atlanta where her kids are, and they're going to be in Claressa's care. That can't even be possible because Claressa isn't she training for her fight? And I can't see why Brianna would want to leave her kids. So that part is new to me. I don't know what she's talking about, if there's tension or if there's something going on between Brianna and Claressa, I don't know. But she mentioned that Claressa said she was going to pay the $5,500 for the burial and that she only paid $1,500. I didn't know that Claressa had promised to pay it, because I saw some of the comments from the short that I posted, and people are like, why would she expect Claressa to pay? So there's the answer to that. Claressa said she was going to pay, and like I said, burial does not cover the entire funeral. That is that's the burial fee. So if Claressa said, you know what, I'll take care of that, and then she ended up not taking care of that, that just makes it worse. $1,500, you're short $4,000. They said it's $5,500. You said you would cover it, and you said you didn't. Claressa claims she is this millionaire. She has money for days, and everyone else is broke. $5,500 is nothing to a millionaire that really has millions, though. Not someone that says it, someone that really, really has millions. So apparently that money is really funny when it comes to Claressa. She probably down to her last at this point. That's why we got that fast rummage sale. Her just selling things that she had stashed in her garage because she felt like, you know what, I need some money. Let's sell this stuff right now. She didn't have the proper digital trail. Claressa says that it was sold out, but we don't know that. We don't know if it's sold out. Because if it was online properly, that way when you browsed or searched for something, it would show you that it's sold out or whatever the case would be. That would let you know, oh, okay, yeah, it's nothing left from the drop that she just had. But instead, she's saying that, yeah, everything's sold out. So you just can never believe what she's saying. You can just never believe it. Did it really sell out or not? Either way, it seems like that money was needed. I don't know if it was to give for that $1,500 that she gave, or could it have been for the security that she came to the funeral with? Because that's not free. And it's clear that Papoose is not paying for everything like she said he was. That he paid all her bills, paid her for her flights. And you heard Shalita say that Claressa left the brother behind and just brought Brianna. So that's showing again, I don't have it. I can't help. And this is not for a celebration. This is not for like a party. This is for a funeral. That's important. If you're attending and, you have the money, this is not a time to sit and be like, oh, I'm going to give you this and then you don't do it. Or I'm going to bring this person in it. I don't bring them. Whatever is going on with that family, it's a lot because Shalita is speaking on it. And these are things that we don't know, that we are now finding out. So it's a sad situation to just know that the person, Claressa's great-grandmother, who she's spoken of in interviews and, said that she went and visited, I guess before she passed, didn't come up with the funds for the burial. And that's just crazy for somebody who claims they're this big-time millionaire and that just lived this lavish, rich lifestyle. Let's get into this second clip.
Pay for this. Okay? So, I'm just going to tell you like this. You like to throw your money around, but how come Granny didn't have a real full-fledged service? No obituaries. But you went to Aruba, though. No obituaries for Granny's funeral, but you went to Aruba. But you was able to hire a security team to tell me that I couldn't come, and I still went in there and saw her. You sound stupid and you look a fucking fool. And then your pedophile ass Uncle Terry. Yeah, that one too. Yeah, I just can't. I'm at a whole loss at y'all. So this is where I'm at with it. Fuck you, Charlie boy. Fuck you, you pedophile ass nigga Terry. Claressa, I pay for this. Okay? So, I'm just going to tell you like this. You like to throw your money around, but how come Granny didn't have a real full-fledged service?
Okay. So now there wasn't an obituary? I mean, what is going on? what is going on? Okay, Claressa comes to the funeral with security, and the security is trying to stop Shalita from entering the entering inside. Also, police were there because, according to Shalita, the police told the security that they cannot touch her, they can't do anything. But for Claressa to come there with security, that would mean because you know Shalita's going to be there. I don't know what other family members, why else she would have security at that funeral. I'm thinking it's for Shalita because she knows she's going to be there. But if you have the security that are paid for to do their job, how could you tell her she can't go inside? That's what's crazy to me. You can't stop her from attending her grandmother's funeral. You have security, and then you're still trying to start and make a scene and tell them, and have them tell her that she can't come in. It just does not make any sense at this point. It's a lot going on with them, and it's just a shame. It really is to see the things that are said about each other, what Claressa says she's going to do and doesn't do. You are clearly going broke. Because it should not have been a problem when it came to your great-grandma's funeral that you attended and that you said you would be covering certain things. How is there no obituary? This is a shame. Let's look at this third clip.
You walk around throwing your money around as if you that bitch or you that girl or some shit. Girl, I called downtown before. So you hired a security team that couldn't do shit to me because they called the police. And do you know what the police told your security team, you stupid bitch? You slower than a motherfucking pot roast in a slow cooker, bitch. Do you know what the police told the security? The police told your hired hitman security, bitch. Do you know who that young lady is right there? They was talking about me. Okay? And then told your security, oh no, we're not touching her. You don't have the proper paperwork. You don't have the proper paperwork. And we can't touch her. This young lady is suing everybody. The governor, the mayor, the Flint Police Department, the city of Flint. And I will not be entangled in that unless you have the proper paperwork. No, we cannot remove her from the premises. See what I'm saying? You can't remove me from the premises. And then your hoe ass pedophile.
So that's why Claressa attended. She came with the intention of getting Shalita removed, causing a scene, making a problem when it was no need to, because you came with security to make sure nothing happened. You didn't have to see her. You didn't have to interact with her. But how could you think you can stop her from being able to attend? And then you only give $1,500 when you said you were going to pay $5,500. That's the problem. Claressa's just doing too much, and that's just mean-spirited. It's as simple as that. Her paying the $5,500 that she said she was going to pay, that had nothing, like, you're not paying for Shalita. You're not putting money in her hand. So whatever rift you have with her, that has nothing to do with you saying that you're going to help bury your great-grandma, and then you don't come through with the funds when you are constantly saying how rich you are. And that's the only point I'm making. This is unnecessary. You knew you were going to see Shalita. That's why between the two siblings, she brought the sister and didn't bring the brother, because she also uses the sister for protection. Especially when Nigeria and the sister were going back and forth online. So she needed her sister there for protection as well as having security. So maybe she was frightened to see Shalita in public because there was no need. And Shalita said that Brianna and Claressa going through something, whatever it is, and saying that the sister may not want to go back to Atlanta. That just to me, I don't believe that. I'm not buying that one bit. It's one thing if her kids were up here, then maybe that could be the case, but I don't even see her leaving her kids in Atlanta while she's in Flint and Claressa's supposed to be training for a fight. Who's going to take care of the kids? How is Claressa apparently treating the sister that, you know, she claimed that she is treating her a certain way or did something? Like, it's just so many secrets. It's so much stuff going on between them. It's insane. But Claressa should have just done the right thing and made sure that her great-grandmother was buried. And then have to bring this problem to the internet as far as you saying you're going to pay a certain amount and you only pay $1,500. That's just crazy. Especially if you said you were going to cover it. I didn't know she said she was going to cover it, but according to Shalita, she said she was. And she didn't do it. So maybe that was the reason for the sale. She needs some quick money, and that money's drying up. Even if it's any left. I don't even think it's probably no more money left now. That's why she needs this fight to happen. Money is low, real low. So guys, let me know what you think about this. Please leave a comment. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you for watching this video. Please like this video and please hype it as well. Thank you for watching. I will talk to all of you again soon.